Well, hello, everyone. I want to just thank anyone who is attending this meeting live, this presentation live, or anyone who is following up over the recording and watching this later. Um, we at Team Fit and Focus are just so honored that you are interested in potentially joining our team as a Beachbody coach. And we want to just take a couple of minutes to tell you a little bit about both what it's like to be a coach, why I personally am a coach, the benefits, and some things that you would want to consider and know about Beachbody before you make this decision. So again, thank you so much for taking time on a very, very busy evening to join me. So just to tell you first a little bit about myself, my name is Diana Filo. I am a diamond coach with Team Fit and Focus. I'm originally from New Jersey. I now live in Philadelphia. And I've lived everywhere kind of in between except for the Midwest. So I've lived in Baltimore, Brooklyn, California, Atlanta, enjoyed many of those, but I'm officially an East Coaster, and I'm living right outside of Philly right now, and I am opening up a school next year in West Philadelphia. As you could tell, I've also lost my voice, so thank you for bearing with me. It came a little bit with the territory of observing a new school in Boston, and so 2 flights in 36 hours. I caught a little bug, but just bear with me. If you can't hear me for some reason, just say something and I'll make sure I repeat myself. So in addition to being a Jersey girl on the East Coast, I am an aunt, new aunt to little Kevin, who's right there. He's just now 2 months old. My family is below, really precious to me, and another huge reason why I moved back to the East Coast. I'm a certified PIO instructor. Shalene's my girl. I love her. I really enjoy that program. It's my soulmate program. But I've done many others. I've done 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, Hammer and Chisel. I have done Size, and basically everything in between. Next up is 22-minute Hardcore, which just arrived today. So I'm very excited. In addition to being a PIO instructor, I am working on my 200 hours of certified yoga teacher training. I'm a loyal Penn Stater, and I'm also single and searching. So if any of you know anybody in the Philadelphia area, let me know. So let's talk a little bit about the evolution of Beachbody. Before Team Beachbody, so Beachbody with the coaching aspect occurred, it was started in 1998 with Carl Deichler and John Cogden. They formed Beachbody, and their main goal was to just really make sure that people across the country were able to get healthy in a way that was convenient for them. So their goal and their main purpose was to help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. They did so by creating at-home workouts. Many of these products you may have seen or heard about, but one in particular that many of you know is P90X. And so the idea behind Beachbody is that there's no quick fix. If you're really going to be dedicated to a life of health and fitness, you need to be committed. And if anyone has ever tried P90X, you know that you must be committed to get through that program. It really requires a lot of work, and that's what Team Beachbody really expected of its customers. So they did have online messaging boards and ways that people were communicating results and that online support. So when you press play at home, you still felt that accountability you might feel at the gym or going to a group fitness class. So as those message boards and the online community was kind of getting a little bit stronger, Carl and John saw an opportunity for this coach program. So where customers actually become the people who become advocates for our wonderful program and healthy lifestyle. And so in 2007, Team Beachbody was launched with the opportunity for people to become coaches. Hello, did someone just join me? Hello? Well, I hope you can hear me. I'm going to keep on going. So Team Beachbody was started in 2007, and this was where the coach opportunity was able to actually arise. And when you look at this slide, you could just see all of the amazing programs that Beachbody has been able to put into the world. So everything from Insanity to Turbo Fire to Pio to Insanity, Body Beast, T25. This doesn't even include Hammer and Chisel. The cruise just happened and they announced Country Heat. So a ton of programs to really help just a plethora of people across the board with a number of different types of styles. You could also see on the bottom of the screen, the nutritional aspect of Team Beachbody really came into play with Shakeology. So first starting with chocolate and greenberry, and then making its way all the way to the release of Cafe Latte, which happened this year. So I bet every single person who is listening to this call live or will listen to the recording has either tried this product or knows someone who has. And so there is a real true commitment to Team Beachbody in making sure that they are reaching as many people as possible to get healthy, which is why all of these programs exist. So now you might be thinking, okay, how do the products like really match up when it comes to the market? There are so many programs out there and different opportunities for working out, both live and in person, and on demand or at home. And as you can see from this slide, there's really been nowhere to go but up for Team Beachbody. And I think that is because of, one, the coach opportunity, and also two, just the plethora of programs that are out there. There really is a program for every single person to make sure that they can get healthy. And the good news is more and more coaches are joining the team to make sure that they can support all of these customers and the demand. And so we're still a very young company, only starting with the coaching opportunity in 2007, but you can see that has also increased significantly over the past few years. So there's still, I think, an incredible opportunity for growth, and I really believe in the abundance mindset as well as Team Beachbody. So there's so many people that we can really help and support over time. So what makes Team Beachbody unique? I have tried many different kind of programs. I think they all had their own benefits. But for me, the Beachbody program is really just the bread and butter, the cream of the crop, because it has everything. It has fitness, it has the nutrition, it has peer support, so that online community, and rewards. So really a complete package when it comes to what somebody needs to not only press play, but also see a program through to the end and continue on with a program in the future. As you saw in a couple slides ago, the nutritional component of Beachbody really only started to take shape in 2009, and that was with Shakeology, which is the ultimate daily dose of dense nutrition. It has really changed the way that I fuel and feed my body, and it absolutely is the healthiest meal of the day. No more quick bagels and donuts for me in the morning or skipping breakfast. I have my shake every day, and I really feel like it has had an incredible impact on my body, and that's simply because it's so nutritious. So here are all of the ingredients that you will see on the back of one of the shakes. And what I love about it is I've started to listen to the Shakeology podcast, and it's really, there's a strong commitment to making sure that the best products are being put into the shakes. They help reduce hunger, food cravings, but at the same time, they have a lot of antioxidants and other items that help to really purify and detoxify and protect your body against damage, as well as herbs to increase energy, and a lot of prebiotics, probiotics, fiber, and digestive enzymes to aid your digestion. So really just a top of the line product. There are now 7 flavors of Shakeology. So here you see that there's tropical Shakeology, tropical strawberry vegan Shakeology, chocolate vegan, chocolate vanilla, strawberry, greenberry, and cafe latte. And for less than $5 a serving, you really are getting the nutritional equivalent of about $41 worth of fruits and vegetable in a single glass. So I don't know if any of you on the call have actually tried Shakeology, and you're already a beloved user, but as a coach, I drink it every single day because I really believe that it helps to change my body. So let me just take a minute to pause there. I would love to answer any questions that you all might have. So are there any questions out there before I keep going? All right, I'm going to keep moving along. So as I said a little bit earlier, there is really something for everyone in this program. And I know Beachbody has really started to get creative, not only with the DVD programs that they were first known for, but also digital programs. So as somebody who also was traveling for work for most of the year this year, before I opened up my school in August, Beachbody On Demand has become a savior. I am able to press play at home without having to bring equipment or videos or anything like that with me. Beachbody also provides equipment. So if you ever use the Pio plates or any of our additional equipment that comes with a lot of our programs, including the sandbag for the 22-minute hardcore. There are also weight loss supports, including the 3-day refresh, ultimate reset, and a lot of other supplements. So again, just really thinking about the growth that Beachbody has had, and I think it's been tremendous over the past couple of years. But really what I have found super helpful for me is I'm never bored. 2, there really are programs for every person. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a P90Xer. I will never be a P90Xer, but I will PIO till I die. And I love the 21-day fix videos. And so really you're able to, if you're really in this work and this business to help people, you can really tailor the support that you're giving them based on what they like and what they need, not what product you're trying to push. That's just not what we're about. It's really about helping people. And I have found the more honest I am about asking a potential customer about, like, what do you want out of a program, the better results it's led to, because they're finding something that they really love and become hooked on and really changes their life. And that's what has been the most rewarding for me. And the results kind of speak for themselves. Here are just a number of people who have been on Beachbody's website, Beachbody's Instagram, their daily challenge winners. And you could just see for yourself, like, there have been some amazing, amazing transformations with our programs. And while results might vary, the results are really possible with dedication and that whole package of the nutrition, the fitness, the peer support, and rewards. So speaking of peer support, this is Team Fit and Focus. These are some pictures of our real life team and the real life people who I'm lucky enough to work with every day. There are a lot of women on Team Fit and Focus I've never met in person, but feel like wonderful, wonderful, dear friends. I got connected with Beachbody through my friend Shell. So Shell and I went to college together. I just saw the amazing transformation and her commitment to health and fitness. When she was teaching, she was a mom and she was doing insanity instructing. And I reached out to her and I said, okay, you've been posting for a while. I've been watching for a while. You're clearly doing something that I'm not doing. What are you doing? Let's help me out. Help me out. And she did. And not only that, I felt really connected during our Facebook competitions and challenges to meet other peers like me who were just on the same health and fitness journey. And so not only are people that we work with friends because of the fitness, but in real life too. I don't know if you've been looking at some of the photos of people who are on the Beachbody cruise, but it did look and feel like an amazing time. I'm very jealous I wasn't there, but also just true friends and relationships and people getting to enjoy being with people they love and they might not get to see every day because they're across the country. So here are just some pictures of both the fitness side of being on Team Fit and Focus, but also just the real life side. Husbands becoming friends with husbands, kids becoming friends with kids, like all of it. It's really been amazing. So what is a coach? I can tell you what it doesn't have to be. You don't have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. As I said, I'm in education. I've been in education since I graduated. I was an athlete and a gymnast and a dancer growing up, but by no means am I a fitness or nutrition expert. I am someone who's already committed to a healthy lifestyle, but there are many fitness goals and health goals that I want to still achieve. So you actually don't need to be someone who is teeny tiny and with a six pack to be a Beachbody coach. I've actually found it's truly meaningful for coaches to be doing their own fitness journey as well as their customers at the same time. So no, you don't already have to be your fitness and nutrition goals to be a Beachbody coach. And you don't need to be an experienced salesperson. In fact, we think sales is just like, that's not what we do. We are here to help people. So don't feel as though you need to be a sales rep to be a coach, because that's not what we do. What we do is we build relationships with people and try to help people become healthy. And I think the less experience you are with sales is probably better. What a coach really does need to be is someone who's willing to share about how they have achieved their goals in their health and fitness and really being proof the product works. So somebody who is working out, using Shakeology, and being really willing to put yourself out there in that way to share your story, whether that's in person when somebody's like, oh my gosh, you look great. You seem like you've lost a couple of pounds. Like, what are you doing? That's the way that you can support people and start to have real conversations. As a coach, you should want to improve and help people develop the same way that you have been doing on your own health and fitness journey. You need to be really consistent about sharing your story, being willing to talk about the product, but most importantly, being committed to your own health and fitness so that other people can see what's possible. So there are many benefits to being a coach. First of all, you can set your own hours. I work full-time. I probably work beyond full-time. When you think of my hours, I have a longer school day and a longer school year. And like many of the people who are either on this call or going to listen to it after, like hard workers, we work all the time. But the benefit of Team Beachbody and being a coach is you can set your own hours. So I like to wake up and do some coaching right before my day gets started. I set my clock and my body a little bit earlier, so I do all my Beachbody stuff before I even get in the car to go to my full-time job. You can really be focused on doing this something as a hobby or something that you want to do full time. So my coach, Michelle, who I've talked about already in this call, who's in that dream big picture, she is a full-time coach. She does this for a living 100% of the time. That also gives her a lot of flexibility to be able to be a room parent for her son, and she's able to be at the bus to pick up her kids when they get off the bus every single day. And it's something that she really has been committed to and able to do full time. So you have that option, either part time like I'm doing, or full time gig like Michelle's doing. You really are able to become a model for people who want to also get healthy and fit. It's really funny how a lot of people are coming up to me at work just like, oh my gosh, I decided to work out this morning, or I brought a healthy salad to lunch, all those sorts of things. You really become just like somebody who I get to share my passion about being fit and focusing on myself so I can help others. It's been really great to be a coach because you get a discount on the products. So that's a really nice bonus, 25% off. I'm going to buy the products anyway. And so being a coach was something that enabled me to also get some of the products at a discounted rate. And I've also been able to really push my own health and fitness forward because I have a team of people around me who are doing the same at home. There are also some fun rewards and trips that people go on. Most recently, the Success Club trip was just docked. All of the coaches who went on there, there was a cruise that just seemed phenomenal. We have the Coach Summit, which is a truly inspirational event where all of the coaches come and just get to work out together, hear about new programs, invest each other in what we're doing, and just really celebrate. So lots of benefits. You could be a coach online. You could be a coach in person. You could do both. I'm primarily an online Beachbody coach, and I work with people through Facebook. But a lot of my customers are people I know in real life. And so occasionally we'll sit down and have talks about their health and fitness journey and how I can help. So there are really kind of three types of coaching that you can either dabble in or dive into. So I started off, I thought I was going to be a discount coach because I was drinking Shakeology daily. I wanted just simply a discount on the product. A lot of my sister's a discount coach. I know a couple of people who are a discount coach simply because they were going to use it. So might as well save some money. Easy as that. There's also kind of a hobby coach or just for fun coach, somebody who has a full-time job. They love the products, but they also love to get a little extra cash. And while Beachbody cannot promise any sort of earnings or salary, based on the amount of money you're going to make is really based on the amount of effort you put in. And so there are people who, like me, I mean, I like getting a check every month that helps pay for both my Beachbody products, but now is also paying for some fun extra things because I've been putting a lot more time and effort into the business on the side and making some extra cash, which is nice. And then what we have are kind of our all-in full-time coaches, and those are people who really want the freedom to be able to work from home 100% of the time and build a business. And so we at Team Fit and Focus can help you in all three of these categories. So why don't I again just kind of stop there? Are there any questions about what I've spoken about in terms of what it means to be a coach and the peer support? Okay. So rewards. There are rewards and perks to being both a Beachbody customer and a Beachbody coach. So as a customer, if you've done any of our products and completed any of our programs, you know that if you submit your before and after picture, you can get some swag, and everybody loves free swag. There's also the ability to win some of the Beachbody daily challenges where people's transformation can equate to a financial reward, which is nice. So Beachbody does similar stuff for our coaches. One, as I said, you get commission. So as you sell products, you get a kickback. Again, Beachbody can't promise any sort of salary or commission. It really is dependent on how much you're working and how much you are personally selling. But there are bonuses as you are growing your team. There are bonuses for both team growth, and that includes the trips, recognition, additional learning and development opportunities. For example, so Michelle is a 2-star diamond coach. She got to go to the New Leader Conference, and so she actually traveled to California, went to Team Beachbody's headquarters, and got in like real time coaching and professional development from the Beachbody headquarters. I recently became a diamond coach, and I'm currently in a Thursday night group. There's a call canceled this week because of the cruise, but a call on Thursday nights where somebody from headquarters hops on the phone with all of us and just is giving us both strategies and some homework and next steps to help us grow our business. So that's been really a total additional perk that I didn't even know existed until I became Diamond, and a support that I really appreciated. We also celebrate each other in really beautiful ways, both in person, and that middle picture is actually a New Year's Eve little bash that the team had outside of Pittsburgh. We're together at Summit. When we go to Summit, we like to represent with some of our wear. I didn't go to Summit this past year, but I absolutely bought the swag just to represent the team. And then we're just getting recognized for our growth in our business, our growth as people, and it's been a beautiful thing to really just celebrate each other. So there are tons of support. I've kind of mentioned a little bit about it, but I'll kind of go through some of the things that Beachbody itself provides, as well as what Team Fit and Focus supplies. So there are training tools. There's a business quick start guide in online with Beachbody. Once you sign up as a coach, there's a coach basics and a coach training and additional tools. So there are some network-wide supports that you can find in the Beachbody it's called the back office. You can hop on the phone every Monday for a national wake-up call where a coach is actually online live, and they are giving you their best tips and tricks. There are newsletters, FAQs online, as well as coach breaking news communication that goes out regularly, as well as Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter for anybody who's a social media nut. And so these guides and these supports that come from Beachbody are really intended to help you if you want to be that business builder, if you want to like dive in and get coaching right away. There are the supports from Team Beachbody, but also our specific team. We have a new coach training that is something that you can do. It's a self-paced training. So if you want to like dive in, get going, and make that money, you can do that through the training calls. We have monthly team calls. We have team challenges, team building events, leadership trainings. There's our team Facebook page. And also, as I was mentioning, some of that team recognition and accountability that makes you feel really good and special. Some of these pictures are, again, our team here, there, and everywhere, including some of our girls at Super Saturday events that happen all across the country. We really try to like connect in and see each other as often as possible when we can. So there are a couple of ways to join as a coach. The best way to join as a coach for the best value is to purchase a challenge pack, and that includes one fitness program, a shipment of the Shakeology home direct, and a trial of our Team Beachbody Club subscription. And so by purchasing the challenge pack, you're saving about $50 to $80, and the coach enrollment fee is waived. So you can also do a Shakeology home direct order with the $40 coach enrollment fee, or also a fitness program with the $40 coach enrollment fee. This is something you can discuss with your coach, the person who invited you to this call, to figure out what works best for you. I personally bought a challenge pack because it was, for me, the best value, and I wanted to try Pio. I love the Shakeology. So it was a way to get that a little bit cheaper, because the only two times you can buy a challenge pack is when you're a new customer or a new coach. So that's what I went with. And so there is a monthly coach service fee, so the ongoing business service fee. And so you're paying almost $16 a month, and that covers all of the brand awareness and the back office stuff that you can use for marketing online. You have your online store that comes with Beachbody, and that is what is also covered with this fee, and a number of other things that you can see on the slide right here. So even with that monthly fee as a coach, Shakeology is it's cheaper to do that combo, because if you're getting a Shakeology home direct anyway, this will save you about $17 in the long run to go this way. So that's a lot of the nitty-gritty stuff that I just went through, and I know I talked for a solid 30 minutes straight, and I want to give you a little update of what's coming next and save some more time for further questions. So within the next 24 hours or so, the person who invited you will follow up with you and ask, like, what did you like about the program, the presentation? Does it feel like this is something you want to do, and which option appeals to you? Do you want to dive in as a coach? Would you rather stick as a customer or start as a customer first? And really just figure out what works best for who you are and what you want. I think what's important for you to think about is, what can coaching do for me? Like what is your why? If you were to become a Beachbody coach, why do you want to do it? For me, the why was the discount, and the why quickly became I got so much joy out of helping others help themselves. I see moms and teachers and nurses and people who really give their whole hearts to others, run themselves into the ground. And I'm a firm believer that you have to help yourself before you can help other people wholeheartedly. And that's become my why. I am an educator through and through. I'm opening up my school. I'm going to be a principal next year and a principal for a long time. But this is something that fuels my soul in a different way. And that's why I'm a coach. And so also think about who can you help. I specifically work with a lot of educators and people who are in the same line of work as me, because that's my story. And I think that's what appeals to other people. But really think about like, who could I help and who can I support through coaching? And also, what are your goals and dreams? So for Shell, she wanted to be home with her family and have the freedom to be a coach, both financially and with her time. And she's in full control of her days because she is a Beachbody coach. That was her hope and dream. Scotty Hobbs, who is one of the coaches that is in our network, he talks a lot about wanting to make enough money to bring his wife home from work. So what are those passionate goals and dreams you might have that you haven't told anybody that Beachbody can help you with? So that's something to think about. I'm a firm believer that coaches change lives, and we're part of a beautiful team of a lot of wonderful women. And now we're starting to get a couple men too who really want to help other people. And so I do hope that you consider becoming a Beachbody coach with Team Fit and Focus. We have a lot of fun, work really hard, and really are passionate about what we do. So let me kick it to anybody who's listening. Are there any other questions? Are there questions that you have just about anything that I've already presented, or any questions you might have about my personal story? All right. Well, that is the end of the presentation. As I said, the coach who suggested you hop on this call will reach out to you specifically just to see if you liked it. I'll also be posting a recording to the coaches for anyone else who wants to watch and listen to this, or if you'd like to go back and see the whole thing over. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a good night.